Guy, no matter even if you be Dangote
Your
guy,
money fit
your
finish.
money no be your money fit finish, your money go finish. Person no worker enter with 300k, lose am like in the space of 30 minutes.
They wine.
I know they want you 30 minutes.
That's look
And
like that.
put 30,000, they'll put 30,000. Before you know, you they clock like 200k
Ha!
in less than how many
Wow.
minutes?
That be smart thing.
So your money don't siam, your money don't fiam, it don't meow.
Hope you are relaxed.
Very, very relaxed. Man. Why you no go there relaxed? I dey for place where AC dey. How are you?
Alright, so we are here with
My name is IK, and most people who know me call me Dabingo Dabalaya. I don't even know why they call me that name. You understand? But ever since I started betting, that is the name they call me.
I say
The biggest boy in town, Dabingo Dabalaya. So,
oh, this your name they sound like thunder guy.
I dey tell you, even myself no like the name, but I guys get acquainted with them.
I
You
say
get abi?
if they call this one for you for beer parlor, they say you say Dabingo Dabalaye they show like this.
I dey
Just
tell
run
you,
comot.
I dey tell you.
Okay, so Dabingo.
Hmm.
Dabingo Dabalaye.
Dim dim dim.
So you feel like tell us where you be. It's like
Okay,
where you be.
okay. I was based in Abuja. You understand? But
Yes.
I'm into engineering, road construction, waterway projects precisely.
Okay.
So I got contracted here in Enugu, the East, to come work on a mini project. So that's how I found myself here. I'm
Okay.
barely a year plus, 2 years here. Yeah.
That is cool. That is cool.
Mm.
But were you born in Enugu, like originally?
No. I was born in Port Harcourt. I'm a Port Harcourt boy. You've heard of Ghana boy. Tim.
Port Harcourt boy.
Yeah.
Should we just sing that thing for song?
And how are you? Any song we was saying, that's saying they always put Port Harcourt. If Port Harcourt not them, you know, say you never add butter for the
Never
bread.
start. I said, okay, that's cool. Okay, so one quick question. This is a very straight question.
Okay.
Actually.
Mm.
So, like, do you bet?
Ah! Now, wow. See question. If you ask Dangote, this reaction why I give you, you go just smile. I mean, everyone bets. Do you understand?
No. Can't say that. It's not everyone.
Everyone bets, bro.
Yeah, I don't bet.
How would you say you don't bet?
Eh,
Everyone bets. Betting is equivalent to gambling. Everyone gambles one
Okay.
way or the other.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be financially. Do you get?
Okay.
Even people where they do forex, they bet because if they bet, say if you put your money, this thing will rise at one point. So it's still gambling.
I see.
Do you understand?
Okay. Now let me be more specific. Do you play Bet Niger?
You hear them now? Bet Naija. I dey for Nigeria, bro. I go bet Naija. I dey do. I dey bet Naija.
The girl is where they put on Niger.
Bet Naija. I dey bet. I'm a Nigerian.
I wonder if they get bet Euro.
They go get now. They tell you say all those whiteys no dey bet. They dey bet now, guy.
I see.
They bet. They gamble.
Okay, so for how long have you been betting?
Let's just say I started betting when I came to Enugu. Honestly, I started
Sorry,
betting when I
Enugu?
came to Enugu.
Like say una sabi bet well.
I dey tell you, Enugu sabi bet. Enugu sabi bet.
Una make Dabingo begin bet.
Honestly, they made a whole Dabingo to start betting, guy. Because
Okay, give me mouth.
let me try one or two. Give me mouth. Because where I stay in the north
Yeah.
back then, FCT, the betting rate there is not that much compared to here. You know, Igbo man like money.
I swear.
So anyway, we feel
Igbo.
we feel collect the money, we go collect the money.
I swear.
So I started betting when I came to Enugu. I think
Which year
2
was that?
years.
8 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago. I started betting
Okay.
2 years ago.
Okay.
So I'm not really old in betting like that. But now I'm a pro. I used to be an amateur, but pro. The man is a pro. You get what I mean? See these glasses. They shoot
We
all
don't
the
joke
odds.
here. We
They
don't
shoot
joke
all the
here.
odds. If you play with us.
I say. Okay, so I'd like to know, so when you moved down to Enugu, like who introduced you to betting? Like how did you get to know about betting?
My
How did you start betting?
brother, don't say who. There's nothing like who. You see, smoking, they have people who influence it. Betting, they don't have anybody that influences it. It's just a spirit on its own. You
Okay.
can be sitting or you can be standing outside and you just hear, okay, the place now I do my betting. What drags people, attracts people is when they shout short. If they just shout short, everybody runs. Even the people that don't know what is going on runs and enter inside the betting. That shot, you understand? That shot now for you don't sup.
You don't enter.
You don't enter. So if you come now, you just see person play game, gamble, can't get like 50k. You safe.
I say
You
safe.
You go reason now. Now you go say sharp money.
I say free money, guy.
Free money. You know what?
Money go just
do you understand? Like
so, like just started on its own.
Yes. Now I knew a few people around that axis where I normally go gamble.
Okay.
So from there, like there's this lady that sells akara there. So from buying akara, I normally take my morning jogging or morning stroll. And I noticed that there were people who watch football there too, because most betting centers have, football and things you could view on, especially sports. So I sit down there because I love football.
Okay.
Then eventually,
so many persons love football, actually, especially guys.
Yes. I can't sit down, they like this. So next thing I hear,
short.
I say, they say 60,000. I say, how this person use me 60,000 in space of how many seconds? No, so the guy carry the money. They give him for bulk, like for the spray.
60 baht.
Hey.
Chai.
I look I did tell you. So the thing happened to me once, twice, 3 times. The 4th time,
you say no.
I carry my 500 naira. I say, as an Igbo man, let me just
try one or two.
You understand? I know if you lose 500, can't lose. Try my 400. I stand. They wait. Bro, I don't try all the. See, I don't. I been use paper. Try waiting. I know. See, betting now. They have win or lose. So me, I went for the winning and the losing, and the equal. Like if you, so that I know if you lose. But guess what? Enter for 3 now. 3 now.
Bukan. On a short bet each.
No sure bet dey for this thing.
It is short better. Maybe you go short bet.
One go.
Middlesbrough. People against Middlesbrough.
Just give me. Just make they add 1 go here, add 1 more go here. Over 2, 3 and 5. Don't be now. You gotta give me the remote, make I give you the remote. I lost.
Normal.
Even with all my whole Sabino's planning and
welcome shots.
You understand?
You
understand?
Welcome shots.
But it didn't take long for me to get my money back. Yes, like nearly I put my 500 naira. It went. I wanted to go in.
Went overseas.
Yes, I held like 200 naira for my transport fare coming back. Then I now said, let me just try. And they give me 2,005. Bro, I be OBO at that moment, guy. I carry my shoulder pop.
Wait, like $2,500 or like that?
They wine. Which of it $2,500?
Okay, that's 2,500 naira.
Now Nigeria, you don't know.
Okay.
That's Nigeria. Oh, now I carry that 500 naira. Go touchy akara and bread like this. Use the 2,000 naira. That day, as like this, I did for bed. I say, ha! Dabingo, Dabalaya. You go continue this betting till you die.
I say,
going
back.
That's how I started. I got involved in betting.
Okay, so we'd like to know, like, since you started, like, how has it been going? Like, Do you see turn up sometimes, or
My brother, that one story, a long story. If you tell me how has it been going, has not been going well.
Okay.
So
Hey
you
God.
know they go well. You know they go well because I feel like in gambling, especially in Bet Niger and visual and all those live matches, they tend to have more losses than wins.
Okay.
That's the sad story nobody wants to see. But
Okay.
there's always more losses than wins in those things. But when it comes, it pours, it rains. Do you understand?
Yes.
So that's how it
Massive.
happens. Yeah, that's
Okay.
it.
Okay. So like you're saying like you can be betting like 500. Let's just use 500 because you
Mm,
used it as
Yeah,
for a
yeah, yeah,
start,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So let's say you are betting like 500 naira for like
Mm,
let's say for like a week
mm,
straight up,
mm,
continuous losses.
mm.
You mean like you can bet like 500 naira the next one and then you win something like 20k, 50k?
Yes, it's very, very possible. Like you can be losing 500 naira every day
Okay.
continuously, but at the end of the week, there might just come a period where that 500 tends to give you that luck of winning 50,000 or
Okay.
100,000. Do you
All right.
understand? I've seen
Okay.
someone who tends to lose money very, 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 very well. Then just throws luck and the thing turns out 200,000. They have covered up for what they lost and still had
Extra.
profit on top.
Okay. Okay. That's cool.
Mm.
That's cool. Okay. So like, can you tell us like how many times you lost?
Hmm. Guy, I don't even feel count them. I don't feel count them,
You
guy.
joke.
It's a joke, guy.
I say.
Ha.
See what is your finger count?
I don't even feel. I won't count them self, include your leg on
I
top. But
say.
just gel, bro.
That is joke. I
The thing
swear.
is much. It's massive. I
Okay.
can only count the number of times I've won. I can never count the number of times I've lost.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. So can you tell us like the number of times you won?
Okay. I've won 10.
10 times.
10 times out of
Since
100.
Okay.
Yes, out of 100, I've won 10 times. But that 10 times is not really enough for me to get my money back.
Okay.
But most times, it's not just the money we do it for, we just do it for the passion.
For the passion.
For the passion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Omo, I know say person fit get passion for betting.
People get passion for betting. Like
Okay. This is new, sha.
they just want to prove to that system that they're actually right.
Okay.
Their gut is right. It's just like now. You see this bottle at the edge of falling and you tell yourself this thing is going to fall. But the system tells you it's not going to fall.
Okay. So you want to prove to
You
the
want to
system
prove
that
to
it
it
will fall.
it will fall. Do you understand? So
Okay.
most times it's not just the money, it's just you have something you want to prove.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. So this actually means that you've like witnessed more losses than gain.
Shake me.
All right. So can you tell us like the highest amount of money you've won in betting?
Okay. The highest I've won is 25. I'm not really a big hitter because
Okay.
I told you I started recently.
Yeah.
Big hitter 25. I've won 25. Then
25k.
25k in live game. Live game is actually when you play the game.
Yeah, I think I know live game.
Yeah.
Like let's say they have a match between
Exactly like
Chelsea.
this one we have behind us
Okay.
now.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
one played yesterday. This is a weekend game that started off.
Yeah.
That kicked off this season. I think this is Southampton. No, this is Everton and Brighton. So this
Yes.
is an example of live game. Then those visual ones are those ones that
Good. Visual.
the Oyibo tend to fool us in that one very well.
Yeah, in short, let us talk about that visual. I've heard some people talk about visual and be like, visual, go chop your money, it go send you villa. What does that mean? Like, what is the difference between visual and normal betting? Like,
You know what you don't know, I win money. Drop it, I wasn't visual.
You know they play visual. You will carry your life. You will be the play life. You go run, enter video.
If I go video.
I don't enter video. I'm going through our five.
You die, you make it. Huh? You die, you make it.
Enter for 3 now. Three now.
Bukan.
Visual is for the gods. Visual now for ancestors. Which thing they call that god of thunder for Igbo? Hey,
Igbo.
yes. My just visual now for those Shango gods, guy. No.
Wait, hold on. Sorry to cut you short.
Yeah.
God of thunder. Do you mean like people with supernatural powers or people
My
that
brother,
can predict perfectly? Or
my brother, you have to be extremely good for visual, because you know why? The reason is, listen. You see this live game here we play. The live game we play is quite different from visual.
Okay.
The live game, you tend to know that this team, like when you wait, Chelsea is better than maybe the likes of Leicester City. Okay. So Chelsea facing Leicester City, you know there's a higher chance of Chelsea winning Leicester.
Yeah.
But when you come to visual, they call it
I need like 60 million. My million still dey go now.
Your million? Come on, the millionaire club.
Very soon.
My hand in hand, bro.
Nah, bro, leave that your hand now. You want laugh?
This guy book 82 million.
Royal
83 million. 83 million. Now private jet you won't buy.
80 million no go buy private jet.
You go buy the second hand now. That's the second hand you go.
So
No, 10 hand.
wait,
10 hand you go buy.
Wait, so if I get like 80 million now, we go buy jet.
You go buy that motor.
You don't go shoot me, bro.
You go buy that motor. Wait, man, enter first. Ogungwangwa is Ogungwangwa is I will finish your money fast. So visual tends to they tend to tune it. I know nobody should even tell me on this podcast that they don't tune it. There's somewhere they have office. Visual self, your visual agent will be your neighbors where they carry their suitcase, they go office now to make sure you fail. Because
your money.
exactly, because there's a way Leicester, in short, Man City will face the smallest team in visual, but that small team, oh my god,
we win.
And you know the funny thing is you tend to put your money in favor of Man City, but Oyibo will just see it like this and be like, you're not smart.
Then that your team will win.
Exactly, your money is gone.
Chai.
So that's why visual is more dangerous. So people who actually outsmart winning visual, they are superheroes, because I don't even know how they do it. They say that particular one is a game of luck.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you mentioned Weibo will just. Do you mean like those, like the white people are controlling it?
I feel like they do it because, I mean, it's programming, it's coding. Do you understand? They have a head office that once they notice that it's getting to your favor, they tend to just shift it out of your favor. So that's why visual is very, very bad. Very, very bad. Yeah. But there are times when people tend to, they say in this East, it's very, very hard for you to fool an Igbo man.
Okay.
They're extremely very smart and intelligent people. Forget their very cunning ways. So that cunning ways is even what makes them have, edge over certain tribes. You know that I've been in the visual house and someone will come by 7 a.m. We all know offices don't open by 7 a.m. So the man will run. I have a friend like that plays visual. He will run and come by 7 a.m. and position and face visual. Why he's facing visual is because he knows that those people who work as visual officers hasn't come by 7 a.m. So he
Hey.
just waits for the computer to play.
So that nobody will control his
Yes,
schedule.
exactly.
So that
Exactly.
you'll be able to
Exactly.
predict and
Exactly.
to go exactly.
So I feel like those people work in shifts. Do you understand? Those people that work in shifts, you catch them when they don't mean.
There. Oh, yeah, but yeah.
I don't catch them on time. Which one they play now? Those shifts now, they just wait. They just sleep off their shift. Then the next people that are coming in to sit in for their shift now,
Yes.
like, oh, you don't rest, you know. Yeah. Then that man just waits for that time that they converse. Put in money. As him put them now, they don't even know when the thing don't stop. The money will just cash out.
Yeah.
So there are people who tend to want to have funny visual, and it actually pays off for them.
So like it pays them normal.
Yes, so
It's good to think like this.
Hmm?
Like it's good to bring out ideas on how to navigate whatever you are doing.
Yes, now whatever you have or whatever you want to do in this life, you have to plan yourself. You have to be very
have to beat
sharp.
the system.
Exactly. You have to try and beat the system. No matter
Okay.
how much.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. So I'd like to ask you again. This one is like not based on your own personal experience.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in a betting shop and then someone wins? Like, what's their reaction? Like, let's say average reaction, their normal reaction for anybody that wins money. Like, it doesn't depend on any amount. It can be a small amount. It can be a big amount. Those people used to do anything for like people that are watching, people that are beer in that shop at that time.
Yeah.
Like, what is the experience like?
Omo guy, you dey like say you win World Cup. Oh. I swear.
Joy
See,
the day.
Joy the day. See, I've won 1,000 naira. I've lost like 2,000 naira in a sitting or 3,000. But when I won that 1,000 naira, it was like I won everything. And that 1,000 naira, at the end of the day, I didn't take it home with me. I just used it to cross. I went across the road, I bought granite and just shared for everybody. It's just the joy of winning.
Okay.
You understand? So it's not money, affiliated. It's just the joy of winning. I've been there. Someone won like 600 pa, 800 pa. Guy, I just dey sit down. Like this week now, I experienced someone winning 800 pa at the street. Like the guy won 200, 300, 400. Like the guy was just winning. I was like
successively.
Bro, I can't ask myself whether
Maybe say no be visual.
Now visual now, like honestly, there are times when they said some people are just lucky. Like you can be lucky at visual at that particular period, and that is because there are certain things people don't understand about this game. Is people who have more money, like after you've won like 300k, 400k, like your morale tends to boost.
Okay.
So those things or those options where you feel like you're going to fail or other people feel like they're going to fail, you're not going to feel that way towards it.
Yes.
You understand? It's just like you being injected with adrenaline because you have more money.
Yes.
So
you boosted.
Do you understand? You just go and play that option that everyone is scared of playing because you have more money.
And you'll be 100% confident that
thank you
win.
And you will win. That's the funny thing, because the visual tends to play tricks on you. They tend to want to make you feel like you're going to fail. But once you have enough money, guy, you win. But at the same time, it's not good to be too confident because, guy, no matter, even if you be Dangote, guy, your money, not be your money fit finish, your money go finish. person don't worker enter with, I don't see person worker enter with 300k, lose them, like in the space of 30 minutes.
They whine?
I think they whine you 30 minutes because let me be honest with you, visual finishes their matches finishes like in less than approximately 30 seconds.
Seconds?
Yes, it's in seconds. It's not
match
even
be
90
minutes again.
No, now life matches be 90 minutes. Now the Oyibo one now be. Now why they call them boom bam bam fast bam bam fast. So they finish in matter of seconds. So if you don't finish now, you feel the heavy hitter now, you go say put 50,000, I go put 50,000. Put 20,000, I go put 20,000. And put 30,000, they'll put 30,000. Before you know, they clock like 200k. in less than how many minutes.
That be small thing.
So your money don't siam, your money don't fiam, it don't meow in the
Chai.
space of that amount of
That
time.
be small thing, you know.
Do you understand?
Okay, so yeah, I get you. So like, do you think that this betting of a thing, like, do you think it's an addiction? You know, there are some things people do, like they just want to do it.
Yeah.
But there are some things that people do,
Mm.
they want to stop, but
Okay.
they can't know, like they can't just stop because they don't even know how to stop. That spirit, I don't know if this spirit I'm using is like the
Yeah.
correct word to use, but then let me just put it that way. That spirit will possess them.
Yeah.
It will be as if they are not acting within their
Yeah,
own power.
yeah,
you
I
understand? So do you
understand.
think that this betting is a spirit, or you think it's just normal thing that someone wants to do and the person just do it?
The thing
I'm
is,
talking about people that do it
do-
like
yeah,
consistently.
yeah.
Yes.
People that do it consistently, in short, let me not lie to you, Sha, it's an addiction. It's an addiction.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how you want to try to sugarcoat it, it's an addiction.
Okay.
But there are certain people who have discipline. You understand? They tend to control themselves.
Can overcome.
Yeah, they can overcome. Like there are people who they are also smart in doing their own way or doing the whole visual shit. There are people that they know that they don't want to lose this amount of money. You understand?
Yes.
And there are people that just are mugus. They'll carry their whole life. That's the thing that they say they send them to village. Those ones they send them to village. It's us that are the smart people that we are still in the city. We are the city boys. That's the life of a city boy. Do you understand? So
Okay.
yeah. So it's an addiction.
Okay. So now let me just ask you this question. Let's say you are walking, you're just walking on the road now, and let's say a young guy walks up to you now and be like, Alpha now, big guy. Nah, I don't dey look this betting thing or since, so like I want start am. Wetin you think? Because I dey see you for bet shop. Wetin you think? Make I start, abi make I no start? Oh,
Hey,
like,
good. See, the advice I give to most people who approach me that way, or to people who approach me that way, is just do whatever your mind tells you,
Okay.
because you can't tell.
Why your mind is telling
Yes,
you?
you can't tell why your mind is telling you, but I still tell them the disadvantage of it. People who bet or people who go into betting are people who, at the end of the day, they still have a house to go back to. They still have food to eat. They're still very comfortable. But you that is
You don't have anything.
you don't have anything.
That's
you
that.
want to enter there and booker yourself. They will finish you. So you tell the person the disadvantage, but you tell them if you want to, if you have the money, just try. You can try your luck. I mean, there are people who are millionaires because of betting or gambling.
Seriously.
True. There's a guy that won 9 million and left this country. So when you tend to hear stories,
Hold on.
yes, now
9 million, like how many times did he bet?
okay, I know if you tell you the number of times, but I know if you remember my own where I
Wait,
lose.
no, that particular 9 million, how many times did he bet to get that money? Or do you mean like he only, like, he just put in?
No. It's obvious that the person has been trying his luck. Do you understand?
Okay.
But it's like a rumor that was going around.
Town.
Yeah, that someone used this to win this amount of money.
Okay.
Yes. And so there are people who actually get benefits from visual. There are people who get benefits from betting. There are people who use betting to even feed. There are people who use, in short, betting has so many benefits as much as it has disadvantage. And I've seen where someone would not eat in a day. He doesn't bet though, but will come to the bet shop. And there are some people who walk into that bet shop and win money consecutively, and they tend to show love. So if they show love of 1,000 naira at that moment, that's covered up for your meal. No, let's just be saying the truth. It has covered up for your meal for at least that particular period of time till the next one comes.
Like I go bet shop.
Make you go. You see this guy. I will tell you.
Now, if person they give me 1K, make I just use up.
No, that's just the truth. There are people who pay off their house rent from. I know of a man who played gambling. He didn't have any hope. Like he just saw someone playing a game and he wanted to try his luck. and that game paid off. That game was 350,000. He used it to go pay his rent,
Okay.
and that was how he covered up. So there are a lot of people. I've seen someone, a friend of mine, that had a burial. His mom was in the morgue for almost months.
Chai.
And this thing I'm telling you, the person won the bet. I think he won from visual. Oh. This Obungwangwa. Person won it last month. Last month he won 70,000 naira today, won 40,000 naira the next day, 130. Like his name is Jaga. That's what we call him. We know him as the guy named na Jaga, Jagaban. But the guy
Okay,
Jagaban. But
Then
that
Jaga for short.
thank you, Jaga for short. If you go to that bet, if you ask who is Jaga, they tell you. Do you understand? So the person won it that period. Like in a week, he made enough money to cover up for
Mom's
yes,
burial. Guys, is that you should calculate yourself first
Chakam,
before going into betting.
Chakam.
Okay, I hope you heard that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you two stories that personally I heard. Right. So these two stories now, I'm not asking you like to confirm if they are true or
of
not,
course. You just
because maybe you've not heard them actually. But then I would like you to tell us if it is possible, if that's like
scenario.
can occur. Like let's say because of this betting. So the first one is about a man. He's a married man actually. He has kids.
Okay.
But then they said that man, he put in some money, some amount of money, but it's less than 100,000. I think they said is it 97,000 naira or something like that, something close to that. So he put in this money for, I don't know how they calculate it. I think is it like they can predict like 5 matches or 6 matches, then play it at a go. Then it will be entering. And then you'll be seeing it. Each match they play, you see if you've won it or not. They say it will shine green and something like that. So the man was expecting like millions of naira in return. That is, if he wins, he will be getting, they said is it 20 million naira or something like that. So all the games you're entering until the last one. So that last one, they were showing him, they said they call it cash out. They were showing him cash out. Like it was in the middle of the game, that last one. So they were asking him to cash out this amount of money. But that money was not up to 1 million naira. That if he cashes out, the betting will just go like that. That means you just remain with that money.
Yeah, I know.
But if he does not cash out, then normally now it will be
win
unlocked.
the potential.
Yes, if he wins, if the game goes according to his prediction, then he will win the normal money, which is that 20 million naira.
Okay.
So he refused to cash out. You understand? He refused to cash out. And what he was saying to, I think, his colleagues was that he has won this money. That he has won this money.
Okay.
Then I think after a few minutes, the cash out disappeared and the game continued. But at the end of the game, he lost. So that particular game caught his sleep, something like that. So they said that man caught heart attack, instant, like immediately. He caught heart attack, but he was revived after some, CPR and all that. But then the man died 2 days later. So that is the first story. I hope it's very, very clear.
Yeah.
Okay. Then the second story is about this one is like betting, like typically scattered the man's marriage. It made the wife like get angry, and then the wife just left him. So what he used to do is that once he's coming back from work, all the money he made that day, you just go straight to the bet shop, and then he'll be playing. There's a particular bet shop that I said he used to go to. Then he'll be there. He'll be playing that visual until his money will finish. Like all his money, he'll just exhaust his money there. Then he'll now be going home empty-handed. So it's actually funny, actually. So the wife knew about it, but the wife was like complaining every single day. Baby, stop wasting your money. You have kids to train, you have food to buy, you have to change the children's clothes, you have school fees to pay and all of those things. But that spirit, that was why I asked you if
Okay.
betting
It's
is
an
addiction,
addiction.
right? So that spirit, like I said, I don't know if using spirit is correct,
Yeah.
but let me
It's
just be using it
actually
for the sake of this video. So that spirit did not leave him. He continued until one day the wife just told him that
it's over.
she's not
done.
doing again. I know do again. Everything the wife tell him.
Eh,
And that was
good.
how that marriage scattered. So they were saying like the man, took his friends, and because even the family was not happy with him. So they are not really in good terms. He's not really in good terms with the family members. So he took his friends to the wife's house. That is the wife's parents' house,
Okay.
to beg, to apologize that he will not do it again to so and so. But they said that that time was not the first time the wife left him because of that betting.
Okay.
So the wife just refused, like
come back.
totally, that the marriage is over, and that was how that marriage of how many years was it? I think 5 years.
Crashed.
Marriage of 5 years.
It crashed.
Two children.
Okay.
So these two stories now, do you think they can happen? Do you think that betting can cause these stories to occur?
My brother, betting can. The whole story is actually very valid because it's very possible. Very. It's not even 100% possible. It's 2000% possible.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Betting.
I've seen people who use money that they're supposed to use to pay their school fees to come gamble. Yeah, and that is now the disadvantage now of the gambling we're talking about, because we spoke about the positive effect.
Sure.
I've seen people who carry money they're supposed to use and pay workers at sites, engineers, to come there and gamble, and the workers, they come to hold the engineers responsible and beat them to stupor. So betting is an addiction. It has those possibilities of making people do those kind of things. It's not a lie. It's true life. Kurukuru is true life. So yes, it's possible. It's very possible.
Okay.
It's very possible.
They also say that some students, instead of paying their school fees directly, they'll try to double the money.
They're trying to double the money.
Then at the end of the day, they'll lose it.
They're trying to double the money. But the thing is, as you go on with all those betting things, I think people who go into betting and act like that are people who they don't have discipline, they don't have control over themselves. You understand? And that is not on the betting, that is on you.
Yes, ability to control yourself.
If you don't have ability to control yourself at any level, at any point, that is it's not on the system, it's on you.
Okay.
Because if you have that power to control yourself, you will know that there is a limit to everything.
Yes.
So if you bet to a level that you know that will carry you back to the village, you stop.
Okay.
There was a period in my life where I literally stopped betting because I calculated the 200. I'm not one of those people that bet their whole life savings on games. So
okay.
But I've actually hit a bet of 250,000. I've staked a bet of 250,000 once. I have proof. Like the gambling center I tend to bet, there's a guy called Chukudi there. So his POS, Man City and Inter were having a match that day. So I said Inter was going to qualify for that match.
That was your prediction?
That was my prediction.
Okay.
Because Inter Milan were the bomb.
They were doing good that
period. They were doing very good. They were in the Champions League, guy. Okay. So they were playing the finals with Man City. I think so, yeah. So Man City shocked me. They shocked me. The match finished in favor of Man City, and that was how I lost my 250,000. So I did tell you, but the thing is, I still had cushioning effect. They call it cushioning effect of betting. After betting, you have to have something you have to fall back on.
Yes.
So so you have to have control over yourself. Those people who go, the man that had to put all his life savings to think that he will eat so amount of money, and later died. This one you just told me about.
Yes.
I would. It's not like I'm trying to curse the dead or the man. He doesn't have sense. He's not a reasonable person.
Try.
That's he doesn't have sense. Cha 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 cha. Because anybody that knows gambling or that knows betting or that walks into a bet shop always has a plan B.
Okay.
If that money finishes,
What next?
I'm going home with the one I have. There are people who come inside that bet shop. If they work like their whole daily pay, I'm assuming all these people who work outside, they pay them 10,000 naira. They walk in there with 3,000 naira, exhaust that 3,000 naira, and go back with the remaining ones they have. Yes. So it's just everything is planning. People who don't have plan are going to get tend to crash. You will crash.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Very well understood. Okay, so you mentioned that this betting, like, it has made some people big financially. So, like, do you know anybody? Like, do you have any, let's say, friend or just?
I have two people, like I told you about, two people who benefited from the betting. I have one who currently comes there often, and two, they come there often. There's one that he's an engineer.
Okay.
He normally goes to site almost every day, but that particular week, immediately he ended that money, he didn't go to this site. I have one that we call him principal. Everybody has rank in that bet shop.
Okay.
Yeah. They call me class prefect because I'm the one in charge of everything. When they want to share money, they tend to give me a share the money.
Okay.
So the principal is actually they have two principals. The main principal is probably, if you ever come see me in the bet shop, he's the one in charge of playing games. He's the owner of the shop. And there's another second principal who plays game now as a customer. You understand?
Okay.
When he wins, he stakes very big. He stakes 10,000, 15,000, 30,000, 40,000. That is somebody's salary in a month. In this Nigeria that they say is hard though. There are still people who stake heavy for one game. So those people are there. I have two of those people who benefit hugely from those kind of things, and they tend to use it to run their business, run their affairs. You understand? So those are the positive, like I said, benefit of gambling sometimes.
Okay. Okay, that's cool. But this effect of a thing said, like, having rank is very new to me. I thought it's only in school and then
no guy in bet shop. Anyways, the
class prefect.
Yes.
Bet shop.
The truth is the one maybe one time or sometime when you're free, you tend to come around. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
But if anyone that knows that bet shop in Transikulu, Enugu precisely, that bet shop in Transikulu precisely is one of the best. It's before, when you're heading down this estate, is before Wembley, but it's one of the most cheerful, fun-loving, anything. Like, there's nothing they don't share. They share as small as one sachet of your water. That's the love that exists there.
Love is actually there.
That's the love that exists there, and that particular bet shop tends to help cushion people who tend to lose.
Okay.
Yeah, there are people who can come there and lose their whole money, and there are people who will come there to win money and they'll still share it around.
Okay.
And help other people. So that bet shop now has rank. There are people who are the main big dogs there. That you don't play around with. Those people can owe like 30,000 and walk out from that bet shop, and the owner will not even shake. But you that is a newcomer can owe 200 naira and they'll drag your share like this.
They're threatening to beat you up.
Yes, I've come there and played game and owed in that visual. I owed 20,000. Lately I owed 20,000. The owner allowed me to walk out and tell me to come back maybe when I have the money to pay off.
So a famous dog.
That is the name now.
Yeah.
That is the name. So I'm not a new timer there, I'm an old timer.
Okay. That's cool. So, like, in general now, is there anything else you'd like to expose about betting? Any information you'd like to look out to the public about betting?
If you never chop well, no go bed. Oh. Cha cha cha. If you never chop well, no go bed.
What if I chop finish, carry my remaining change, go bed?
Good for you, but if you never chop well,
You never eat. No, I better try to make you money. I dey go chop food now.
okay, Ali, you never chop.
Okay, that girl. I dey go chop food now. Never tell me.
Wait,
Ali, make go now.
I thought I know they collect them now.
What do you want back?
Ali, na 200 naira I need.
No, 200 naira too much.
They don't chop you finish.
Ali, okay.
No go bet. Make sure you're
Well fed.
Yes, you're well fed and you're above the age of betting. Each of 900. Go chop food, bro.
Okay.
They don't allow kids to bet. It's not, that's why don't play. It's not a game of playing.
Yeah.
You don't come there to play. We're not playing there. We are there to eat your money. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But it's also a reward for passion. If you have passion for football, any soccer, or any sport at all, it's always a way of you showcasing it and trying to beat the system and showing that you're actually there when they are, mentioning people who are very good at it. But if you never chop well, no, come do gambling. I swear you will wound. Like, you will not wound, but you might even lose your life in the process. So abstain from betting. Abstain from wrong betting. Abstain from useless betting. Foolish betting, please.
Betting with last card.
Don't bet with your last card. Don't bet with your first card. Don't bet with your last card, please. Please. So that's it. That's it.
Yeah, that is very educational.
True.
It's all right. So that's cool. Actually, thanks for your time.
No.
Thanks for your tip and all of that. So children, and they hear now we go collect school fees money. Go the reason go the bet. If I catch you, I will tell your mama. Tell your papa. They hear now.
Don't play. Don't play.
Okay, so one last question before we close it up. Okay, so is it only on winning that they bet? Like, is there because I have heard one person say something like, will you bet if Messi will collect red card in this game? Stuff like that.
You mean on outside, like individual stuff, or?
No, what I mean is that someone was saying that you can also bet, just like you play betting with correct score and all of those things. That you can bet if how many red cards will be given in this game.
That's my game.
How many yellow cards?
That's my game. Betting on how many yellow cards will come out in the game.
Okay, like apart from yellow card and then scores, is there any other thing? Can you mention others?
Betting on yellow cards, betting on corners.
Okay, corners.
The
Okay,
number
like how
of
many?
corners.
Okay.
Yeah, number of corners. Over 9.5 corners. Over 9.5. They say 9.5 means at least nothing less than 10.
10 corners.
10 corners
for a particular team.
Exactly.
All right.
If they say number of cards over 3.5, you know that
So it should be more than
3.
Okay.
Your head is there. I'm trying to drag you into the betting, but hold yourself.
Anyways, you know the work.
I dey lure you without stress. So corners, shots, they move as far as shots, as far as who is going to carry the league. Like me now, I've gambled on who is even going to pick up the league before the league started.
Oh, okay.
So all those options are there.
Okay.
They are there.
You can just pick anyone you feel like you are good at.
They are there. They are, every time they're looking for ways to kill us. In this betting. So they'll bring the one, they'll bring the one that they think that you think in your head that will be safer for you.
Yeah.
So you actually feel like you're cheating
this
them.
Gambling is gambling. Like you have to gamble to gamble.
Exactly. You're trying to beat the system. The system is trying to fool you into thinking you're beating the system. Exactly. You get.
It's actually funny. Like,
you get.
Try not be small thing.
I swear.
It's very sure. So thanks for your time.
No.
A whole lot of information. So you that is watching, I just pray that is if you're into betting, because I feel like it's only people that are interested in betting that would like to watch this. Right?
Even people who know they do betting. If you
Okay.
see person where you love, they into betting,
Yeah.
just carry am. If na your husband, just walk inside that bet shop,
Yeah.
dey with am, hold am for that pocket wey you know say the
Money
money,
dey
the money dey
inside.
inside. Remove the money as woman, keep am for that pocket, give am.
I say.
If na your brother, go jack am from there, jam, keep for house, lock am. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's just it. Very thankful for you people hosting me.
Yeah.
You understand? So people should keep up with the podcast. I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed the questions.
Okay.
I mean, I dey still talk am now. If you dey here, guy, make una dey tune into this place. I dey very sure una dey feel the AC from there.
I say.
I plaster for enjoyment for it.
No, we are very relaxed.
No.
It's obvious.
So
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. We appreciate you. So
thank you.
Maybe hopefully you can still call you in for some other session.
Anytime.
It's cool.
Anytime.
All right, so see you on the next one. You take all the info you've got from here and try to be positive with it. Yeah. So
You don't see him.
do well to subscribe, right? And do well to share. And if you have anybody that is betting, if not you, Oga, make sure say you know what you go do. Make sure say you know what you go do.
Over 1.5.
Alright, so no stress. Try get the points for this video. Make you shall not lose your money or lose your life.
Get over 10.5 cents. Over
Yeah,
10.5. Rating cents. Stay safe. Stay safe.
No, even.
I'm gonna sit down there and buy biscuit.
Wetin I go carry money give?
If I for you buy complete meal.
Wetin I go carry my money give?